Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to your new Five Nights at Freddy's. Welcome. My internet connection's been kind of shit lately, so this is mainly like a test to see if this works. Oh, wait. There's this random cable that I found. And I was like, what is this? And then I threw it away, and then I realized, oh, it's for my Blue Yeti. Man, it's been a while. Oh, hello. I'm still here. I didn't die in a plane crash and never streamed again. I'm still here. God, I'm still here. I think it should be working. Being a little dramatic here, Blue Yeti. Let me see if it could. It did not. Okay. That's better. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so far, internet has not been causing problems. So maybe it just hates me specifically, and it's fine with the stream. That's fun. I love it here. You're always gonna be here, that's why we call you the comfort streamer. I'm not called the comfort streamer. That's a dumb name. Hello. I'm a bit early. I was like staring at my computer, I had everything set up, and I was like, why don't I just start? What am I waiting for? Oh, I should probably be like, hey, I am start. Everyone. I am stream. And stuff. Yay. I wonder if I should update like my Patreon to be like I'm streaming. Should I do that? Shouldn't I? Oh, internet's back to being a little shitty. Australia, hey, wanna talk about the election? Because LMAO. I had a friend who was very seriously telling me that it was going to be a coin toss on whether Dutton would win, which is really funny. Yesterday night I was checking out the election and it was just a landslide. A landslide. And I was like, damn. Nobody likes Dutton. I didn't think it was this bad. I should probably update on Patreon. I think the people who pay me should be allowed to see my streams. I'm streaming if you would like to join. I've been streaming once a week on Twitch. If you want updates on my projects and things, you can talk to me live. Isn't that the greatest prize? Talking to me live. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that so cool? really need to make a collection for this. Public. Am I the only American here? There is other Americans, I think. Isn't it really early for you guys or something? Isn't it like, what is it? What's the word? Like 1 a.m.? Midnight? I cannot believe he lost his seat. Like, when I can't think of a single time something like this has happened. Yeah. It was really funny. I don't think anybody expected such a landslide victory. It was great. Very thoroughly entertained. So funny. A part of me was going to be... part of me was going to be scared, and then I was just like... Well, never mind. So much for that. Can't wait to meet a fellow American to see of Australians. We're not all Australian. We are very diverse here. Oh, I made a little extra thing. Who did you vote for, Crisp? Yeah, Trumpets of Patriots. I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Who would really change this country? Honestly, the best part of Australian politics, if you're not Australian, is going to the graffiti subreddit, like the Australian graffiti subreddit, and right now the top posts are like all of the Trumpets of Patriots like ads around like your local suburb. They just have a stupid amount of graffiti. So like so much of just like fuck off. Please, it's so much of just please, just so much anger. I love it. It's so funny. I think I need to get the Hilariously, TOP basically isolated their core audience. Core audience by putting preference on everyone that's not the libs, you know. How far have you gotten on this comic? Not very far. I did ink like 3 pages. Oh wait, I meant to close this. I did ink like 3 pages and I was meant to color it, but I've been working on another YouTube video. Inspiration struck. My next video is about like it's doing a deep dive into Big Nate, and I thought it would be like a quick 20-minute video. It's at 9,000 words, which translates to just under an hour right now. I'm gonna record the audio tomorrow for it. So that's fun. Chris, why are you surprised this happens every time? No, it doesn't! No, it doesn't! Umbrella Academy I thought would be like a 30-minute video and ended up being like less than 20 minutes. Like, it was really good. I held myself back on Umbrella Academy a lot. Umbrella Academy is the one exception, yeah. I mean, technically Inside Out, that was my first video. The Batman video? We don't talk about the Batman video. We still have to make the fanfiction one for that video. That was meant to be part of a completely different video, which was crazy. Maybe I was just made for writing video essays and doing comics. I don't know what a landslide means in Australian context. In the Netherlands, getting 40% could be considered a landslide. Really? The fuck is the Batman video? As like I do really long video essays on YouTube now because I really got into it. And I made a really long video where I read like a bunch of romance novels. And between that period and making the Batman video, I was like, I'm gonna do something short, like a 20-minute video. And I was going to just talk about this weird niche about like Batman fan fiction on Wattpad. And I ended up reading one of the fan fictions that I found, but it was so funny that I read through the whole thing for video. It is currently an hour and 45 minutes. It's an hour and 45 minutes of me reading an insane Batman fanfiction. Honestly, my favorite video I've made, one of my favorite videos I made this year. It was amazing, I loved it. I love it so much. God. There's so many good lines from that video. Oh. Your problem with the movie is that you wish it had more to say, so it's natural you didn't have much to say. Yeah, that's true, actually. That's pretty accurate. Bum, bum, bum. How do guys sit? Like, do they? I had a pose planned out and then I didn't do the pose. Like this? Boom, 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 boom. We have 15 parties. I have no idea about the seats. No party will ever get more than 50%. No, I was checking it. Labor was leading by like double what liberals were leading yesterday night. It was crazy. It was insane. I forgot about the election because I was like, oh well, who cares? They lost miserably. I think it'd be up here, right? Yeah. Guys, Andor is so good. My stream is not your background music, bitch. You have to be focusing so carefully on what I'm doing right now. But Oz isn't two-party because I know you have ranked voting and that doesn't make much sense with two parties. No, we have two major parties, and then we have independents. The thing is, I thought the Greens can win and like get into head office, but it's still a two-party system, I think. The Greens can just get seats in the House of Reps. I think that's what it is. I'm locked in on Smash right now. Well, lock out. I'm making Da Vinci level shit here. Clearly. Green parties basically cannot win. Yeah, I think they just get more seats. I don't think they can actually win like the election and shit. Da Vinci? Yeah. My art is as good as Da Vinci. Oh my god, I once made a tweet that was like, every time I open DaVinci Resolve, because I use it to edit my videos, whenever I get to the loading page, I have like this trigger where I'm just like, DaVinci? before it loads. And I hate myself for it, but I do it every time. It's like the cringiest shit. Greens can absolutely win an election if they get enough votes, but they never will, yeah. It's just how it be. Ew! What the fuck? What did I do with his hair? I'm so sorry, dude. Mark? I think his name is Mark. That's why MML system is best? I read that as MLM and I was like, wait, what? That means something completely different in my head. This is a normal pose. I think people have done this pose before. The yaoi system is superior. Only elect the gays and no one else. Greens basically don't have economic policies, yeah. Makes sense why it's annoying. Okay, that was weird. Because everything has to be based around the environment, yeah. But you do have to care about the economy, like, it makes sense. To some extent, you do have to give a shit about the current economy. You can't not. I get why, like, older people and, middle voters vote Labor. Okay, I think she would be up here, wouldn't she? How can you be pro-environment and anti-nuclear at the same time? I don't know. I'm a dumbass when it comes to anything to do with climate change. Fun fact, New Zealand has a legalized cannabis party. We have it too. Yeah, we have it. It's actually a very popular party. We have that too. I feel like I should know a lot more about the climate crisis than I do right now. I feel like it's one of those things where I'm like, man, I should really research this, and I never do. Concerns me. And Australia should power the world if you covered in solar panels. Maybe. It's fucking hot here. Wasn't there a thing where, like, in America, they were trying to make a giant hole, like, just dig a hole? Was that, like, because they wanted to dig a hole, or were they trying to look for materials? There was, like, a Bobby Broccoli video about it, from what I remember. I don't know what that was about. Did they just want to dig a hole? All the way to the Earth's core? anybody actually gone to the core of the Earth? Have we done that? Like, dug it right through the core to the other end? Or is that a bad idea? Can you die from that? No, Crisp? Okay. You didn't have to say it so bluntly. It was just a suggestion. I thought it sounded cool. We haven't dug to the core? Why? Because it's physically impossible? But, like, why? It's very difficult and super dangerous. Oh. We have barely reached the mantle. Thank you for your contribution, freak curd. Could you die from that? I don't know, okay? Humans have done weird shit. We landed a man on the moon, I'll have you know. Fuck. Whoops, sorry. I don't know, maybe we could dig to the core. Could you die from that? I'm sure there's something that can withstand the Earth's core, right? Probably. It's crazy we only got the mantle. There's like a lot more layers, right? Why are we digging to the core of the Earth? I don't know, because it sounds fun. One time we tried and got super deep and started hearing supposed voices from hell. Yeah, sounds cool as shit. Can we find out what that's all about? Why are we looking through the Mariana Trench or like trying to find life in other planets? Maybe there's like cool people down in the Earth's core, you know? That's an urban myth, probably. Where's your sense of whimsy, though? Russia only survived Venus for 50 minutes, and the Earth's core is 100 times worse. Really? 100 times? Can't we just use, like, energy from the Earth's core if the sun dies out? Crisp, the deepest hole we have is not even 1/10 of the Earth's crust. That's crazy. That's insane. It got so hot down there that nothing could drill through without melting. Oh. So, that makes sense. Oh my god, that makes sense. Maybe, like, in the far future, we'll find a material that can get through the Earth's core. God, I have so many fucking STEM people in my chat. The dumbass art student. Like, yo, what if we go into the Earth's core? What if we at the magma? We at the magma? Like we ate it? Yeah, I'm sure that wouldn't have any consequences. Oh, I forgot the song. It was so nice. The chances of us finding a material like that is not in our lifetimes. Really? How would you know that? In Phineas and Ferb, they like found a material from the future to fund like inventions in the past. I'm sure we could figure it out too. Where would our hand be? I don't know where her hand would be. You ask questions, and regardless of if they've already been answered. You ask questions, regardless of if they've already been answered. That's harsh, dude. Look, I'm a moron, okay? It's not that there couldn't be an ultrasonic material. We know most materials we can reach, but we'd have to branch out to asteroid mining to find a strong enough material. And that is highly political and controversial. Really? Asteroid mining is controversial? What, did the asteroids feel bad about it? I'm a moron. Yes, Chris, but I don't think that was news to anyone. You guys are getting way too comfortable with being mean to me. Because if you find a lot of gold on an asteroid, it will drop the worth of gold. Oh, that's it? That's literally it? Damn. No, asteroids are woke. They really support the LGBTQ plus community. They just want to come crash into Earth, you know? They're not illegal migrants. Most of the world's problems stem from greed, yeah. You know, it's funny, I feel like we figured that out so early in Earth's history, and we still haven't really solved that problem. Like, you know, King Solomon figured that shit out, and still we're like, you know what? Bitcoin, bro. Does she wear shoes? Oh my god, I never drew her shoes! I'm so sorry, Celine. I didn't draw your shoes. She's so pretty. Because in space, maritime laws apply, and maritime law can get messy real fast. Does America technically own the moon? It doesn't, right? Does it? Because they planted their flag first, so do they own the moon? Like, do they have land ownership rights over that? Or is it like a everyone on Earth owns the moon thing? Oh no, wait, she doesn't have straps. Nobody owns the moon, Crisp? Yeah, but like America put their flag there. Doesn't that automatically make it America's? Isn't that how, like, empires did that, pulled off shit like that? Gru owns the moon? Yeah. Well, we already know that. Gru's American, I think. Is he American? Nobody owns Antarctica. Oh yeah, technically that's a part of Australia, I think. There was a treaty shortly after the space race to say that you can't own the moon. Really? Boo. You know when the moon gets, like, people on it? I hope they call themselves, Martians. Oh wait, no. What's the dumbest thing I ever said? Oh my god, fuck me. What's the term for, like, aliens on the moon? Is that a term for that? Moonlings? I hope they call themselves moonlings, it sounds cute. And then, whenever there's contests for territory, we just fight about it, yeah. Moonmen. Moonmen feels a bit too gendered, I think. The Moonies? Taking back the term Moonies? I was thinking about Mars! I meant Mars! I meant Mars! I like the idea of a 60-year-old man with a long gray beard being called a moonling. Yeah. I want to move to the moon. That sounds chill as fuck. I just wouldn't take, like, any transportation to space. Space is terrifying. What would be a good slur for moonling? What the fuck? This is a fictional group of people we just came up with, and you're already like, how do we discriminate against them? That's insane. Check yourself. Holy shit. I like to think Martian is a good slur. Or alien. Oh, we already use alien, that's kind of mean actually. Martian Manhunter. Isn't it weird that Martian Manhunter's like whole deal is that he's the one guy who survived like as the lost Martian, and he named himself Martian Manhunter. Is there an explanation for that? She's not looking the right way. Cheese man. Okay, that's actually pretty good. You cheese man, your planet has holes in it, bitch. I don't remember Lost. I Lost read the Origin comics when I first started reading comics 10 years ago. That is weird, though. I'm sure there's an explanation. It's just funny. It's like you're the lost of your species, and you're like, I'm a Martian manhunter. It's funny. Knife ear and round ear, for instance. I bet you know what two races those are. Elves and humans? Knife ear. Knife ear sounds so cool. I guess Fae. Elves and Fae, they cross over a lot. Elves and humans? You know what? Like, I feel like a lot of movies have really missed out on the big like book trends that have been going on right now. It's very strange that they missed out on it. Cause like Fae in fantasy is like really popular right now, and like there have been no movies about it, which is insane because it's like such a popular genre right now. Like Fae fantasy. Maybe people are dumb. Dwarves have like a million slurs, yeah. I was actually really into the dwarves when I watched Lord of the Rings. I was so fucking mad when I was watching the Hobbit movies, I was so pissed throughout because they don't let the dwarves do anything cool. And the elves are fucking pieces of shit the entire movie, and I'm like, can the dwarves do one thing? Just, please, I want them to do one thing. That's all I ask for. Every single time, no. Because book people aren't super common anymore? No, they're everywhere. I think it's just the movie people haven't caught up to that trend yet, which is they're taking their time, I'll give them that. They're all just top boys instead of whole people in those movies. Who, dwarves? Yeah, the dwarves are like that. But it's funny because, like, who cares? Well, do they need to be hot? Like, I don't get it. I guess it was after the success of the Lord of the Rings movies where there was, like, a very attractive character as the main lead. So they decided, we need that for the dwarves now. I haven't read a fiction book since I had to for school. That's crazy. That's insane. People really like nonfiction because like it kind of just tells you things. Well, fiction, you have to like actually interpret it a lot more. Like you have to interpret the characters, you have to interpret their motivations, you have to get immersed in like the logic of the world. But nonfiction is just like it's just whatever. It's just like one guy explaining it to you. It's like watching a YouTube video. But it wasn't just the main guy, there was the other one who existed to date the woman elf they made for the movie to be a love interest. To be a love interest, yeah. They shoehorned in such a stupid love triangle in that movie too, like, why? Legolas was just fine as he was. And he was also gay for Gimli in the sequel, so like, I don't know why they shoehorned that in, it was annoying. Didn't she die, that woman that they created, the love interest lady, didn't she die? Why does the middle woman have hella thighs? Cause she thick, boy. She thick. Oh god, sorry. It's just like out of nowhere, I look at chat and it's just like, thick girls make great pillows. Like, you know what? Pop off, that's true. I mean, you can engage in nonfiction. Do you agree with the author? How his stuff changed, stayed the same since the time of writing? How can I actively contribute to what the author is proposing? Oh yeah, that's true. But like nonfiction is it tells you exactly its intention in a very logical way. So it's like easy to like interpret. It's very quick. You interpret things very quickly because it just logically explains every single detail of what they are proposing. But like fiction, it's a bit more amorphous. There's a lot of different characters, a lot of different themes and ideas it's exploring. So you have to take time and like actually come up with your own individual interpretation. You need to call her? Terry, you need to chill out. Oh, her hair was not like that. I also engage in fiction, just not in books. Yeah, no. I think a lot of people mostly prefer... Because, like, reading is hard, especially if you have, like, aphantasia or something. It's kind of nice when Game of Thrones just has a world for you. Also, you already know about the world. You don't have to explain what World War II is in a war movie. Yeah. Movies are definitely a lot easier to watch. I think, like, in books, you're more likely to run into, like, having to deal with a character's thoughts and actions about specific things they do. In movies, you very rarely get a glimpse into the person's mind. Unless you're watching, like, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, you know? Ooh, I colored the hair real nice. For once. Alright, there we go. I feel like I broke like a sacred rule, because usually, you draw the background before you draw the characters, I think. I think that's a general rule of thumb with comics. How would you describe your art style and how did you achieve it? My art style? The thing is, like, I really like Western comics, so a lot of my art style is inspired from that. I just tried a lot of shit. I'd say main inspiration probably like Gabriel Piccolo. I really like his stuff. I also like Joel Jones. She did a lot of like she designed the Catwoman dress, the wedding dress, the really pretty one. I really like her style. I also really like Starbite. Like that kind of Western, like you still get a lot of like the realistic facial features and it's not too much same face syndrome. I like that shit. I just drew a lot and I drew like them and then eventually you get your own style. Because a really passionate artist doesn't really want to like entirely replicate someone's style. Or wouldn't even be able to. You'll always just pick the parts of a style that you like personally, and it won't be everything. Man, I should get a nerd bot. I talk too much. Talk too much. Girly pop, that's your job. Alright. I guess technically it is. For a few hours on a Sunday, my job is to just talk a lot. Making a nerd bot for you would be so much harder. Well, yeah, I do nothing but yap. I have to yap. I feel like this couch is starting to annoy me. Hey, Russ. Welcome. I am drawing a comic again. How's everyone in chat? You're not gonna ask me? Okay. I'm doing great too, by the way. Not that you asked or anything. Oh. Have you watched Friends? Whatever happened to that chatter that ended all their messages with the frog? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. They were funny though. I hope they come back. They were funny. How are you, Crisp? I'm doing great. I am drawing, which is the thing I like to do, so I'm vibing. Thanks for asking. The Mexican teapot dude. Yeah. He might not come back, chat. Don't get too attached to the side characters. Like the cameos that file in and out of this channel. They drop by, we are entertained, and sometimes they don't stay, and that's okay. They won't abandon you like I abandoned you a year ago. Or like my dad did when he stepped out to get milk. Stepdad is such a nice way to say that. Can't even draw, like, the line on the floor. Wait, lore drop? Yeah. No. My dad was actually also in the circus. His name was Patrick J. Oh, I hate drawing like scenes where there's like a party happening in the background. Cause like, let's draw people dancing, and I hate people dancing. I hate drawing people dancing. It's annoying. Where's this random sketch? Is it this? Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's Crispy is Dick Grayson confirmed. I would love to be Dick Grayson. Nearly die multiple times. That'd be awesome. So draw the couch against the wall and it's like music on a TV. Huh? Let's just have a mini skirt. Yeah, that's a person for sure. Definitely drawn this person out. So that's here for you. Fuck off. That's the most terrifying statement I've ever read. TV next to the couch, it's got a thumbnail of a song. No. It's not a house party. It's like at a nightclub kind of scene. Not a house party. In the club, we all fam. However that goes. Dick Grayson is my favorite of the Robins. I'll go a step further and say Dick Grayson is the best Robin. I'm sure that won't spark controversy. Oh, fuck me then. It's okay, thanks. I appreciate it. I'll just pretend that's pants. That's someone's pants. And then there's lights happening in the front, which I have to composite later. Chris, have you ever been to a nightclub? Technically, yes, and I did not enjoy it. I think I learned very early in life that I just prefer being a hermit. I don't like going out much. How did you get the artist badge next to your name? I bequeathed it upon Ross. Did I use that right? Did I use bequeathed correctly? I don't know if that's right. I bequeathed it. Can you bequeath a badge to me? No. You're not an artist. If you're an artist, I'll put the badge on, but no. Also, I think I can only do that if I have Twitch open, and I don't have Twitch open right now. It's not even sex-based, oh my god. You queefed it, Crispy? That's crazy. Shut up. Shut up, Canadian. I hear that's the worst insult an American can get, is that they're Canadian or some shit. Can Nerdbot get a badge? I'll get a badge for him after the stream. I have some great songs on Spotify, that counts. I was thinking of like artist and like drawing than art in songs. Oh my god, I've been so obsessed with going back and listening to old pop songs that were nostalgic back in the day, like Umbrella or Counting Stars. And I've been watching those videos that are like top 10 songs from each year in the past decade and stuff. Weirdly fun to do that. And just being judgy. And it's like, oh, I remember that. I'm going on a real nostalgia kick with music. I just want to feel special. Well, you can sub it now. You chatting at all is enough, to be honest. Nerdbot is an artist. I'm not giving Nerdbot an art badge. That's stupid. I did sub and it did nothing. Are you sure you subbed? Because you should have like a sub thing next to your name, technically, right? Isn't that how that works? It should have a little thing. I think, huh. Wait, Keskus doesn't. Keskus has it, right? Yeah, Keskus has a little badge. Yeah, Keskus has a badge. That's weird. I wonder how that works. The sub expired? Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot it does that. IDK man, I lost the money. Hey, look. I probably will get paid in like a few months. So the money went somewhere. Thanks, buddy. Next time I buy a sausage roll, I'll think of how my ramblings helped. Does she have earrings? I'm glad you're rich now. I'm not fucking rich. I'm only rich in humbleness and dignity. And maybe just humbleness. I'm rich in humbleness. I'm very humble. That's a bit wrong. If you don't think Nerdbot is an artist, would you say Nerdbot is art? Because if it is, I am the art tits. Okay, that's pushing it a bit. Because, like, philosophically, yes, it is art, but we're all art. You can interpret anything as art. Fucking Christ, this is so stupid. Are you really gonna, like, debate me into giving you an art badge because you made a bot for the channel? You're fucking kidding me. Why do you guys even want the art badge? It's not that special. I can't take it off of Ross now because I feel like a dick. This I am artist. My mom calls me special. That doesn't make you deserving of an art badge. If you post some art in the art like section of the Discord, then I will say yes, you are. I don't mind giving you the art badge. Can we get badges for being regulars? I mean, maybe. I have posted many arts in Discord. Fine, I'll give you the damn art badge, okay? I just have to do it after stream. I don't want to open Twitch right now. What about the fart badge? We don't have one. Actually, getting a regulars badge would be nice, but honestly, that would make us even more exclusive, which I don't want. Look, thank you for being regulars. You're not having a fucking regular badge. That's a bit too much. I have a coffee shop I frequent. That doesn't mean I have a regular badge there. I don't get a discount for that shit. A badge is an honor, chat. It's an honor. A true honor. I will give it to people who are really annoying me if they stop. Turn it into 3 streams. In 3 months, you get the badge. Actually, I'm surprised other streamers don't do that. Like, have a regulars badge. That'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it? Or is that too much? Can I get a badge for your least favorite regulars? Why would I do that? Y'all are not in a hierarchy. You're not in a fucking system. This isn't the Hunger Games. Like, assuming she streams 3 times in the 3 months. Okay, look, I've kept my schedule great, okay? It's been 1 month, and I have been streaming every week. I'm doing good. You can't even be mad at me anymore about me not streaming. At this point, it's your fault for not being able to show up, okay? She's trying. I'm not trying, I'm doing. It's different. Maybe you should make a social system like the Indians. That's crazy. We're not making our own version of casteism for this fucking chat. Fuck off. It's insane. Or we could do the Victorian version. Isn't that like, God is at top, and then it's like man, and then woman, and then children, or something? Or it's like the serfs, the kings, monarchs, blah, blah, blah. The caste system. No, the caste system. Oh my god. You can do without trying and try without doing. Then what's the other part of trying? Like, what's the part where it's like not trying anymore and you're just doing? Ooh, long fingernails. I should really detail her fingernails. I feel like she would do good. Crisp, can I be the Brahmin? Are you fucking kidding me? I'd make a great Brahmin? I don't think I'd have that authority. Oh my fucking god. Trying without doing, like I wrote in the sentence you read. Wait, what? I'm confused on the semantics. You can do without trying and try without doing. You know what? My brain is fried, Dark Knight. I legit have nothing in my head right now. The obvious hierarchy is Crisp is the almighty god, everyone else is a minion. Actually, I like that. I think it's a pretty accurate hierarchy. How's chat feeling about that one? I'm a dictator, and you're all my loyal subjects. And you can't make a business, you can't earn anything, we don't have an economy. And I just take care of everything. And I like gold, so I'm keeping all the gold. Yeah, it's pretty dope. And I'm making a sculpture. Okay, then you get the art badge. Yeah, come on. Fuck! Cannot draw a zip so hard. Not elections for us? Oh yeah, there aren't. Didn't chat make like an election in the Discord at some point? Did anyone win that? I don't remember. Who cares? I won anyway. The Bible of Crispy talks the commandments made by Crispy are Almighty God. Yes, exactly. We should make a 12 commandments. And that people would follow. What are my 12 commandments? Commandment 1? Ooh. Commandment 1, you must watch my stream every week. Commandment 2, only compliments. Compliment your dictator. Do not use criticism as a weapon against your dictator, or the dictator would get very sad. I think keeping it vague and showing the promise of maybe another person would be dictator, but obviously I'm still going to be dictator. I think that kind of deal would be fine. I can't watch a stream every week when there isn't a stream every week. There is a stream every week, okay? There literally is! Already broken the second rule. Crispy, your lord, is very merciful, though. I will allow mistakes as long as there is a furious apology after. The apology must invoke or result in Nerdbot showing up and could be very sincere and not made by ChatGPT. Give it 2 months tops until you miss one? Okay, listen. I might have to miss one because of, like, personal stuff, but I think I'm actually gonna keep with the schedule. Oh, wait. I just realized. I'm going on holiday the week after next week, so I might have to miss for, like, 3 weeks. I might not be able to stream. Oh, yeah, I won't be able to stream for 3 weeks. Fuck! That's not gonna ruin my momentum, for sure. People will stay afterwards. I went on, like, a year-long hiatus last year. We'll be fine. What's the third commandment? Do not make fun of Crispy's creations. Her beautiful art. Castrated is insane, Dark Knight. Chill out a little. Crispy commandments. But that's the second one? No, it isn't. The second one is you have to compliment me, and the third one is you have to compliment my art. So, very different, I think. Red Rain won the last election, but as the poll closed, Crisp came back and claimed her spot as dictator back. The election before Loyal won. He didn't do anything in his presidency. Honestly, pretty accurate to how Loyal also mods the channel. Why did I even make Loyal mod? He isn't even in chat anymore. Crispy, we need like 9 more commandments. Calm the fuck down. Okay, that's the next commandment. The next commandment is calm the fuck down. I don't know why I default to castrated when I want to imply torture. Yeah, I don't know. Castration's pretty fucking wild. Okay, she looks really horrified. Did I mean to make her look that horrified? Oh, also, chat, I was serious. I think, like, the week after next week, I have to go on hiatus for 3 weeks. I'll still be updating on Patreon, but I won't be able to stream for 3 weeks. Thanks for reminding me, Dark Knight. Or maybe it's just 2 weeks, I'll see. I think it might be 2 weeks. The penis pincher is my go-to. That is not Yeah, that's crazy. You know, I never realized how bad waterboarding was. I feel like waterboarding doesn't look that painful when you look at it, but when you go through it, it's probably like the worst feeling on earth, isn't it? It probably feels pretty shit. Because you're like half drowning, you're half not drowning. It's like weird. It's a weird experience. Have you been waterboarded, Crisp? No. But like I've seen it on like TV and shit. Probably hurts. Why would I have experienced waterboarding? I don't touch grass. The only reason I'd be getting waterboarded is if I was like working against the CIA or some shit, you know? Clover also hasn't been getting waterboarded, no. We should be inclusive in our torture methods, so nothing specific to penises, balls, or vagina. I've never had to like accept so many requests from Automod in my life. Oh god, that sounds awful. Hey, I'm actually like doing this really quickly, friends. It's getting dark. There we go. Her forehead's a big, isn't it? I remember when Dark Knight was a mod. Do I get an badge for that? Was Dark Knight a mod? He wasn't. Yeah, he was never a mod. Liar. How dare you lie? Now you get the liar badge. You didn't know it existed, but it does now. The liar badge. Crispa's gonna go down in history as the chicken curry woman? I hope not. Crispa's Indian? Yes, Tara. That's why it's crazy that you brought up the caste system. Oh my god. Chicken curry woman just sounds straight up racist. It does. I'm giving Magic a pass because I think he's Indian. I'm not sure. Sorry, they're Indian. I have to stop gendering my chatters. I'm not the chicken curry woman. I'm the artist woman. That sounds better, right? I don't think most people go down in history as a something. Something. I don't think they go down in history as like a something woman, you know? You're the moldy food-eating woman? Okay, that is accurate. I have eaten, like, an unnecessary amount of mold for content on this channel. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. For content. We all told you not to. Exactly, for content. When chat says not to do something, you do the thing to show how, like, cool and, what a cool and epic streamer you are that you did it in the first place. And it's also to test their loyalty, to see whether they actually do want to make you live, you know? Because if chat starts telling me to actually, like, eat mold, it'd be like, whoa, they don't care about me. And then I will enforce more rules as your benevolent dictator to ensure that, I don't get killed, poisoned, overthrown. Honestly, I can't imagine anything funnier than, like, a streamer getting overthrown by one of their chatters, and everyone starts watching this random chatter over them. Sounds like a Netflix movie to me. Eat some mold crisp? I don't have any mold. I get, like, free bread from this, bakery near my place. Because the people who work there, know me and they really like me. And I get them free chocolate. And, I've had, like, a baguette and white bread, and I've had to throw both of them out. Because I don't eat bread. Every time I get it, I'm like, I'm gonna eat it, and then I never do, and then it gets moldy, and it's like, well, that was pointless. Why did you sound disappointed about having a mold? I learned this recently. Apparently, if you eat, like, bread that has, like, one bit with mold in it, you can't cut it off and just eat the rest of the bread. Like, the mold apparently affects the entirety of the bread. Like, you can't just cut off one part and eat the rest. Apparently that's not healthy. You didn't know? No! Because when I was little, my mom would just, like, chop, like, the normal part of, like, a vegetable off and then eat the rest. I didn't know that. This explains so much. No, it doesn't! You think I make poor life decisions because I ate mold as a child? That doesn't make any sense. I'm so disappointed in the Australian education system. Come on. The mold is not like the crust. Why did I read it like that? Yay! Panel is done. Panel is done. Woo! Panel is complete. It makes a lot. No, it doesn't! You can't just cut it off. Well, like, I don't know, I trust my mom's judgment. You're telling me to not listen to my mother? That's fucked up. I think this needs to go to the end. Oh yeah, wasn't there like a pile of clothes I put here? Oh, it's so late. I'm with you, Crisp. You can cut it off. People in shower pussies. I'm not even agreeing with you, Jenhead. I'm not agreeing with you. I just found out recently and I've stopped eating bread like that. I've been more careful about my mold consumption. I've started limiting my mold consumption. It used to be daily and now it's like weekly. Now I just get brain rot, which might be worse, honestly. No, it's because I also heard a story online about like how this grandpa kept eating moldy bread. Oh, wait, give me a sec, chat. Alright, I'm back. What was I saying? I already lost what I was saying. Oh yeah, it was a story online about how a grandpa ate bread that was like full moldy. Cause he was like penicillin, pog. And then apparently he just dropped dead one day. Randomly. And that story scared me. That's not really how I want to go out. I don't want to go out with mold. And bread poisoning. Does this guy look like he's floating? He kind of looks like he's floating. Maybe I should put a shadow in here. Let's talk about periods again? No. I don't have moldy food often, but when I do, I cut around it wide and you're fine. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Maybe don't risk it. They should have really taught this stuff to us at schools, like how not to die. There should have just been a whole class in high school where it was just how not to die, and they just told us, like, really important ways to not die. Like, fork in the electric plug stuff. Or fork in the toaster. I just got a grade for an exam I was super stressed about, and I got an 8.6. That's not good. That's so low. 1,000 ways to die on TV? Yeah. Or dumb ways to die. Like, just make sure that we know, you know? Avoidable deaths. Isn't that a thing that, I remember them teaching us at one point about, people who do, fixing of electric lines. And apparently if they touch it wrong, it just goes, like, the electric shock goes to their heart and they just die on the spot there. I remember that one. Dutch grades are 1 to 10. Oh, that makes way more sense. It was like 8.6, damn. Low standards, Gen hit. So many dumb ways to die, yep. Wasn't there one like you can get set fire to your hair? Can you even die from that? Can you die from setting fire to your hair? You probably can. Wait, you can't die from that. Your hair will just get burnt up. Wouldn't it? So you won't die, right? What is your hair connected to? Well, if you leave it burning, but like it's fine for the first like 2 seconds, isn't it? There it is. Is she going to go test? No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm getting another page to ink. Why am I doing that? Am I stupid? Don't answer that chat. I go. Bum 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 bum. Most things can be on fire for a couple seconds before anything happens. How much does it hurt if your hair burns? Like, will you feel that? I'm actually very curious about this. Like, would you... I mean, I guess when it reaches your scalp, you'll feel it. I'm acting like fire doesn't burn skin. Or maybe it, like, travels really fast through the roots. I don't have hair, so I wouldn't know. Oh my god. Oh my god, is this the first bald person we have in chat? We have a bald person! I feel like I hit a milestone. That's so cool. Welcome. This is a safe space for bald people. I hope you... Bald man mysteries. I forgot about that. I have alopecia, not cancer. Oh, I didn't even think of that. I just was like bald man pog. It's just like bald person cool. Damn, alopecia. You didn't go to Turkey to get that sorted? You're just like, I'm cool with being bald? Pretty sure Crispy is also bald. That's not why I don't have a webcam, okay? I wouldn't mind being bald on stream. I just don't I don't want to show my face, that's it. One biker guy gave me Kit Kat because he thought I had cancer. But you can tell when someone is bald from cancer and when someone isn't. Like, their eyebrows are gone too, it's not just their hair. Like, you can tell. I also don't have eyebrows? What? What are you, Voldemort? That's what alopecia does. Oh. Wow, we're learning a lot today. Wait, does it actually? Oh yeah. I guess that makes sense. Crisp is stupid, don't worry. Shut the fuck up. I bet nobody else knew in chat either. As like a premium bald person, do you ever consider gluing on hair? Or like a wig? Did I just say premium bald person? What the fuck is wrong with me? Crisp just called someone with alopecia Voldemort. I'm sorry, I don't have any other cool bald representation. Is there anyone else with alopecia who's famous? I can't think of anyone. I'm sorry, I'm a dumbass. Johnny Sins, yes! Thank you, Johnny Sins. Also, Jeff Bezos, Lex Luthor? Chris showing her true colors whenever people without hair show up. I was inviting. I was excited, okay? I welcomed it with open arms. Stop equating the sick person to a villain. Alopecia doesn't mean you're sick. If you grow a mustache, you can be Walter White. We're giving Halloween costume ideas now. My GF says it's faint and scruffy, but I don't see it in a mirror. So you could cosplay as Walter White. He literally just called it a disease, Chris. Well, okay. Never mind. Being bald is beautiful, chat. I could be the purple guy from Dragon Ball Z. The purple guy? Which one is that? Krillin? Is it Krillin? I forgot. Emu? I feel like if I was a guy, I would really freak out about my hairline receding, so I'm kind of glad I don't have to worry about that. Crisp, are you serious? What? Dwayne The Rock Johnson is bald and he ain't a villain. Oh! Vin Diesel is bald and he's a villain. Technically. Does anyone like Vin Diesel? I don't need to worry about receding hairline if my forehead is at my ankle. I was gonna say Jason Momoa, and then I was like, wait, Jason Momoa isn't bald. He's famously very hairy. Isn't he? No losing fights contract. Wait, really? Does he? The Rock has a no losing fights contract? I didn't hear about this. That's insane. That's an insane clause. I don't know. I have way too much hair. I don't think I'll have to worry about hair loss unless I get brain cancer, but then I'll have a different problem. Oh my god, what? Vin Diesel and The Rock both have a can't lose fights in their contract. That's insane. But, like, why? Because it apparently makes them look more macho. Does it? I think it just makes them seem more lame. The Rock has a clause in his contract that prevents him from not being cool to a certain standard in any movie. He can't lose in a movie, and if he does, he has to come back and win later. How did he even get into acting? That's insane. He was in WWE, right? Or something like that. I guess if you're that rich and famous, you can just be like, fuck you, I have to win everything I'm in. Yeah, that's how he was treated in the WWE, and he now has an immense ego. I assume so. That's insane. Alright, I think I'm gonna take a 10-minute break. I will be back, chat. I'm gonna get food and just chill for a bit. Maybe I'll make it a 5-minute break. We'll see when I return. Whoosh. Do you want me to put a loading screen up? Or should I put the scene I have already? Like this or this? What are you feeling? I'll just keep the scene up. Alright, I'm back. The streamer is back. Yes. Yes, she is. Welcome back, streamer. What's with the... What's with the objective speech? No excitement. Who'd win in a fight? One gorilla or 100 crispies? Shouldn't... Wait, isn't the question like 100? Oh wait, yeah, it is. It's one gorilla and 100 crispies. I forgot. I thought it was the other way around, and I was like, yeah, I would not win that at all. Even a little. I do have a plan on how to face the gorilla, though. The old classic, like, animated, like, cartoon shit, where I will use a banana to lure the gorilla, and then, a bunch of crispies will just jump on its back and murder it. This is without weapons, I'm assuming, right? No weapons, just pure skill. Hand-to-hand combat. In which case, I don't think I would win. I think if all the crispies are a hive mind, they might have a chance. Individually, I mean, we're all the same person, so like we would have the same idea of like what to do. Like if it's a simulation where it's a bunch of crispies, they got dropped into like a land with a gorilla, they would all just be like one thing. Like we'd all have the exact same reaction to every single thing that would be happening. We'd be in different spots. And that's it. And then we would like the things we do will be a little different from each person. Does that make sense? Does that make any sense? I thought it made sense. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, shit, wait, I forgot which way was which. I'm pretty sure this was the cross. No weapons. By the way, scientifically, it might take maybe like 40 peak humans to beat a gorilla. Eventually, it would just get drowned and pinned by the sheer weight. I think like a few of the humans would die for sure. Like there would be bad casualties. It'll take a while to reprimand a gorilla. I'm not a very athletic person, so I get the feeling that I'm gonna have to use pacifism to talk down the gorilla from trying to kill me. I wouldn't have much else to do. Dun, 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 dun. Two and a half gorillas? That's a bit too generous. That's just a bit too generous. I think I can take some baby gorillas. Give me a baby gorilla, I'll fuck that one up. I'll kill it. Murder it. Dun 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 dun. What if the gorilla had a helmet? Well, that changes the game. If gorilla had a helmet, I feel like it could easily get thrown off the head, right? Wouldn't do much. I feel like we're just making a Plants vs. Zombies game. If 40 humans beat one gorilla, there's 100 Crispies. 2.5. Again, you're really overestimating my strength and my intelligence to take down a fucking gorilla. It is 3:28 a.m. in the States. Damn, really? Thanks for staying around. 3:28 is crazy. You really did not need to stay. Get some sleep. Have a good night. I think this is good. I keep forgetting how late it is for Americans. Okay, bye-bye. Good night or good morning or whatever. It is good night. It is good night. Doesn't the US have like 3 or 4 time zones? Yeah, I think it's something like that. Australia's insane because we have like a different time zone for each state. It's crazy. Too many. Too many. It's 6:30 for you, Crisp. It's still nighttime. Counts. It is good morning somewhere in Europe. Bum, bum. Oh, I'm getting really good at drawing. I'm getting really good at drawing. I should do this more often. Ow. The Netherlands has multiple time zones, but only because of colonialism, and we still have some islands. Oh my god, the like time zones are kind of just made up. Time confuses me. I wish time was more like efficient. Like it was like 10 seconds equals a minute or something. Like time feels like the US's system of determining an events right now. Like 60 seconds a minute? What were they thinking? That shit's confusing. My god, she looks like a Disney princess. Napoleon tried to introduce decimal time, but it didn't really stick, I think. Why the fuck would anybody want to use decimal time? I think it's too late to change time. It's not too late to change anything. You can change anything if you put your mind to it. $60 a minute is great. No, it isn't. That shit's confusing. It should be like not even 50. It should be like 100 seconds equals a minute. That makes way more sense. Like, who came up with this 60 shit? Like, what were they thinking? I still don't get it. And also, it's like 7 days in a week? Why is it 7? Should be 10. 10 days a week would be too long. Yeah, but then, like, wouldn't you get 4 days off of school? Or, like, yeah, you'd have 6 days of school and then 4 days off. What did I do? Thursday is Thor's Day. That's the only one I remember. Yeah, I don't know what the other ones were. The whole concept of our calendar year was completely changed and ruined by Roman emperors who added extra months in the year just for themselves for no reason. I mean, it worked. We remember them, not fondly. Nope, that looks wrong. I think this looks fine. Bum 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 bum. I feel like when you're that powerful, when you're an emperor or something, you become really desperate to get people to remember you, which is so weird. Like, why? Like, you had everything in your life. Why do you want people to remember you too, like that badly? What more could you possibly want from people? It's like, great work, Julius. There's like an extra month in the year because of you, and it's dedicated just wholly to you. Like, good for you. It's not gonna fill the void in your life, bro. I feel May is one of least anything kind of months. Yeah, I can feel that. In May, the flowers bloom somewhere. And isn't that enough? Oh yeah, May the 4th is tomorrow for Americans, isn't it? It's Star Wars Day tomorrow. Exams and shit. Star Wars Day. I'm happy to finally be able to celebrate Star Wars Day because I watched all the Star Wars movies. I'm surprised they didn't play like all of the Star Wars movies in cinemas leading up to or like on May the 4th. It's so weird. I need to pay my rent today. Good luck, Ross. Rent sucks. It shouldn't exist at all. Such a pain. They played all the movies, Chris. Oh, people were just talking about the Sith one for so long. That's all. Revenge of the Sith. Oh, this pattern's gonna take some time. Yeah, there we go. Bum bum bum. Bum bum. Crisp, do you know a relatively famous influencer called Sita's Library? No. Never heard that. Rent paid. I now have a very small number in my bank account and want to cry about it. Same. Rent really is crushing right now, huh? That's so fun. Imagine paying rent. Shut up, you freaking happy European. Just don't pay it. Oh my god, I've never thought about that before. Just don't pay it. That's crazy. I've never thought about that in my life before. Just don't pay it. I get a rent increase, I think, next month or something. Oh my god. Sita is also Indian Australian. Wait, let me see. Sita is also Indian Australian, but the important thing is I went into the DMs and told her to watch you. I was like, why would the fuck would you do that? I get I don't advertise myself, but for the love of God, don't message people on my behalf, Christ. We have an insane housing crisis in the Netherlands? Really? Every time I hear, like, about anything to do with the Netherlands, it's always like it's heaven. I hear nothing else. I guess I'm very far removed from European countries, though. It's Australia. What do you mean happy European? I don't pay rent because I live with my parents because rent is unaffordable. Really? Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Sorry. I always hear it's good in Norway. Is it Norway or the Netherlands? I might have gotten them mixed up. Or Finland. Finland is like the happiest country or something, right? Something about that. Dun, 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 dun. The Netherlands has really bad pollution. You're talking to an Indian. I've lived bad pollution. I've breathed it. Rent in Belgium is much cheaper. I can't beat that. Whenever I go to India to like visit my relatives, my breathing gets so bad. Like when I go to India and I come back and I'm like, oh my god, I can finally take a breath. It's so bad. It's terrible. They also do this thing where they like sometimes have to just take like they have to close schools for like a day because the pollution is so bad. They just have to close places. It's insane. Dun, dun. There we go. What is the population density like in person? Because I can't imagine it. Population density, I definitely know how to quantify that. It's, people. Um, for every street vendor, there's one person? I don't know how to quantify it. Population density is higher in the Netherlands than in India. That sounds wrong. Are you sure? Is it really? I now understand. Thank you, Chris. Shut up. I don't know how to quantify it. So the cities are much denser in India. Yeah, the cities are pretty bad. My bad. Oh, that hair does not look. It's just that India also has rural areas and nature, and we don't. Yeah, it's busy. To be fair, though, when I do get it to India, one of the highlights is that like the grass is actually greener there. Like the grass in Australia is so it's so dry that it's not fun. The grass in India is like so much richer. It's nice. Only appeal. Because half the country is desert. Well, yeah. But like sometimes you go expecting it to be, I don't know, I feel like I've just gotten used to like the yellow green of Australia. Uh, Imagine your grass not being green. It isn't green. The only time I've seen like really nice green grass in Australia is when it was fake grass. It's the only time. Honestly, pretty sad. We just need to accept the landscape as it is, you know? Am I crazy, or isn't like having a fake lawn, like fake grass, isn't that really fucking weird? Like, why not just plant actual grass? I think fake grass is like the AI art of landscaping. Like, why? Because you play Minecraft and think, wow, that's a lot of AstroTurf. I don't know, it's just like, it's weird. It's weird to have like fake grass when you can just grow it yourself. No, that's not right. There we go. Having any lawn is weird. No, it isn't! A lawn is nice, you can have like a barbecue on it. It's nice. Oh my god, my fingers are actually starting to hurt. That's not good. Oh shit, wait. My fingers actually hurt. It's probably not a good thing, huh? Maybe I strained them too much. Well, hopefully that doesn't cause medical problems down the line. Humans are lazy? Yeah, I guess. The reason fake grass exists in my eyes is to play tennis. That's no. Or golf? Doesn't golf have like fake grass as well? I'm assuming golf courses switch to fake grass. Crispal tunnel, yeah. It's actually kind of really hurting. It's kind of straining. I'm sure it's fine. Does anybody actually care about lacrosse? We don't have to pretend like we do. You know, there are so many different types of sports that do kind of the same thing, like very similar thing. Like lacrosse and hockey are very similar to me. But I find it funny that like someone would be a really good lacrosse player, but a terrible hockey player. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, it feels like such an arbitrary distinction between different sports. Maybe because they're two very different sports. Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I guess it's like kind of like when you're doing art and you're really good at acrylic, but not watercolor. It's like they're very similar. There should be some crossover there. You know how different you know how different of a game of tennis singles and doubles are? You'd expect the singles people to be the best at doubles too, but it's an entirely different game. Yeah, I guess. That's actually true. You'd have to be in like sync with your partner. When Australians say hockey, do they mean real hockey, field hockey, or fake hockey, ice hockey? What? I never realized there was so much animosity between ice hockey players and field hockey players. I'm thinking of field hockey because we don't have ice here. I'm so close to the mic. Back off. Oh fuck, wait, did I do something? Oh, she got bolded. Girl, calm down. And I got bolded, who cares? Currently stopping myself from making the worst possible joke a human can make. Okay. Good luck with that. I don't play either, I just say this to piss off Americans who default to ice hockey. Well, ice hockey's cooler though. I kind of get why people think it's so much cooler, isn't it? Do it, coward. I might end stream early, chat. Mainly because my fingers actually are straining, and I'm mildly concerned. But I did get work done today. I almost inked 2 pages. That's pretty good. I'm just very tired right now. I think I might stream tomorrow to make up for it, though. It's no problem. But I do need to record tomorrow. I'll see how I go. I'll just keep this as a short stream. Yeah. Did you see Donald Trump is rewriting history so that the Americans won World War I and II by themselves? Americans already kind of did rewrite World War II, didn't they? Your credits pile, good rest. Yeah, I'm gonna rest my hand. I don't know why it's straining so much. All I've been doing is like writing for the past few days. I might stream tomorrow to make up for it. For the final hour. See y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm starving. Bye bye. Whoosh. Thanks for joining. Yeah. If you're a lurker, thanks for supporting me. Join the Patreon or the Discord. I will see you all later. Bye bye.